Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make some tints and shades. And we're going to start off with the paper, and of course the first thing we need to do on our paper is write our name. So write your name on the back of your paper, and then you can flip it over. You're going to need a plate, and you're going to need some paint. Today we're going to get paint out of these squeeze bottles. You're going to take the lid off carefully, and you're going to put it on the plate, and you're just going to squeeze gently because we only need a little bit of paint. That's all the paint we need. That might even be too much. And then we're going to get some blue and some black. You never want to shake these bottles, because if you do, you're likely to get paint everywhere. So be very careful when you're squeezing them out. So a tint is anytime we add white to a color, and a shade is anytime we add black to a color. White's going to make a color lighter, black's going to make a color darker. So we're going to start off by making kind of a background, like a night sky, and I'm going to start with white and do kind of a circle right here, and this is going to be like my moon. I'm going to add some, make it fairly big white circle, because I'm going to mix the blue with the white right on my paper, and I'm just going to take a little blue to start off with and mix that around my circle. And then if you need to get some more blue, you can get a little bit more blue. We want to do it gradually, so we want to do a little bit at a time. Then if your paintbrush starts getting dry and scratchy, kind of like that right there, you can dip it in the water a little bit. You don't want to dip it too much. And then we can start adding some more blue. I'm just going to kind of keep going around in a circle, adding a little more blue. I'm going to add some more white here. I want it to blend a little bit more. I'm going to add some more blue around the edge. Maybe get my brush just a little bit wetter. You kind of have to work a little quickly for this to all blend together, because if it dries, the colors don't mix together very well. They have to be wet to mix together. And now that I've gotten out this far, now I can start adding some black. Black is a really strong color, so you only want a teeny tiny bit to start with, not a whole lot. So as you can see, it's really strong. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of black. And I'm going to go up here too with some black. And if you get too much, you can go into the blue and mix the blue with it. And you see how that black is making this blue even darker. So we're going from white to really dark. And I just go in with the black and the blue. I'm kind of mixing them all at the same time. I'm going to add some really black to my corners. And you might have to touch your paper a little bit to keep it from moving. That's okay. Add some more blue up here. And a little more black. As you can see, our table is probably going to get a little bit messy. That's alright. We can wash it off later. Oh. So now I have like a moonlit sky right there. And if I wanted to, I could add some things in the foreground. Remember, the foreground are things that are really close to us. So, let's see. Maybe I want to add a tree. Let's add a tree. I'm going to get some black and add a tree like a silhouette. A silhouette is kind of like a shadow, where all you see is black. You don't see any details. So I'm just doing the shape of the tree, and I'm going to add some branches. And remember, branches get a little bit skinnier as they go out. Like so. And there we go. So now I've made some tints right here with my white and my blue. So I've gotten a light blue. And then I have some shades in the background where I added black. That way it gives us a nice sense of space, like we're outside. And that's how you can make tints and shades.